Hi, I'm Josh Rear, a marketing manager at eCommerce Partners, and I want to thank you for watching another installment in our Email Marketing Done Right series. Today, we're going to focus on the acquisition of an email address, the first step to increasing the lifetime value of your customers. First, a little bit about eCommerce Partners. We're a full-service marketing agency headquartered in New York with nearly 2 decades of experience. We work with a variety of clients in many industries, including entertainment, fashion, and consumer goods. Here is just a select few of our clients in what we call our Hall of Fame. Now, getting into the acquisition of a customer. Did you know that up to 99% of website visitors leave without making a purchase? Therefore, it is extremely important to have a plan of how to remain in touch with that visitor or customer. In today's presentation, we will cover a number of ways in which you can do this. At eCommerce Partners, we see email marketing campaigns falling into 3 key areas. First is the acquisition of a customer, and we'll cover that today. Next are calendar emails. These are emails that most businesses are doing, and they are your blasts or segmented messages that go out based on a holiday or event. And finally, lifecycle messages. These are key triggered messages that go out based on data that we have on individual subscribers or customers. Email marketing represents the greatest return on investment opportunity, and therefore we work with our clients to segment and build campaigns that will be relevant for their subscribers. Obtaining a new customer is expensive, and that cost is only going up. Therefore, there is great value in cultivating relationships. Email acquisition, as I said before, is the first step to growing that relationship and increasing lifetime value. And here are a number of softwares that we have used as an agency to provide value to our clients' email marketing programs. The first step to a good acquisition program is implementing a pop-up. Implementing a pop-up on the site is a tried and true way of acquiring an email address. Other names for this might include modal or lightbox. Depending on your brand, an incentive might be given to incentivize someone to sign up. And here are a number of examples of pop-ups. Some brands also choose to use a full screen takeover. We have seen that full screen takeovers do have better results. But in general, if you can acquire even 3% of your website traffic, that can turn into a significant number of subscribers. Next, we'll take a look at the exit pop-up, which can generate a 600% conversion increase compared to the normal pop-up. We utilize the exit pop-up right before a visitor may be leaving the website. The exit pop-up is a great way to add additional subscribers and can be done on desktop websites. Wrapping up the modal pop-up, just a key stat here. We know that many brands are hesitant about putting a pop-up. Maybe it'll impact their branding and design. But in fact, 50% of the top 1,000 online retailers utilize some form of modal acquisition. Just as important as having that first impression pop-up is having a confirmation screen following submission of an email address. This is a way to thank a subscriber and also remind them, if you are utilizing a promotion, that they now should check their inbox for that promotion code to use at checkout. As with anything on the web, it is very important to A/B test. What works for one brand may not work for other brands, and therefore testing an offer, the time, or the design can provide you with great insight to what your customers are looking for. Here is one example of an A/B test where we gave a discount versus no incentive. Here, the results were clear, and nearly 2 times more people subscribed to the pop-up that had the offer. Following that test, we did a test that offered a 5% discount against a $500 gift card to the website. And actually, in this client's case, their visitors preferred the chance to win a $500 gift card. One final example of an A/B test that we ran was testing the time it takes for the pop-up to appear. In this test, we found that the more time we waited before showing the pop-up, the greater the subscription rate was. However, it is important to keep in mind that this will likely create less impressions on a website as people may click around or click off the website before 8 or 10 seconds are up. Next, we'll get into the welcome series, which is an extremely important piece to follow up the pop-up. 92% of sales occur within the first week of subscription. Therefore, we recommend creating a welcome series and not just a welcome email. Sending the first email immediately after sign up and possibly including the promotion in that, and then sending a second email and even a third email a few days after that to remind them of the offer and also showcase the brand value, showcase your unique value proposition and why someone should be making a purchase from you rather than the competition. Here is a quick example of the welcome series. The first email went out immediately, gave the subscriber their offer to come back and make their first purchase. If that purchase wasn't made, the subscriber then received a second email, which went into a little bit more detail about the product, and then a third email, which had a little bit more about the product and even included a customer testimonial who used the product to really highlight the value of its purpose. Believe it or not, another way to acquire a customer email address is when a visitor abandons their shopping cart. Online shoppers these days are abandoning their cart all the time. Many times visitors use the shopping cart as a form of wish list, and therefore we want to take advantage of that opportunity to grab an email address. It's important to send this also as a series. We'll send the first email usually within the first few hours, the second email sent a day or maybe 2 days after that, and the third email a few days after that. And in some cases, we've even added a fourth or fifth email depending on what the buying cycle is for that brand. And here is a good example of a shopping cart abandonment message. It has a message reminding them that they left something behind. It includes the product description, and the price, and has a button that will take them straight back to the cart. And here are another few examples. Again, easy checkout button, short and sweet, image of the product, check out now and get back to the site. The way we grab an email address and use it to send shopping cart abandonment emails is the same way we would acquire an email address at checkout. At checkout, it is important to have a box that can be checked or potentially pre-checking that box to sign the person up for marketing messages. Now, in the case of shopping cart abandonment, those are actually considered transactional emails and not marketing. But if we want to be able to follow up with marketing messages in the future, then it's important to have this option at checkout. Now we'll go into a few final ideas of ways we can acquire an email address. This can be different for every business. One way that all businesses should be working to acquire an email address is by putting a form on their Facebook page encouraging customers to sign up. Many email marketing platforms even have integrations or code that can be placed on the Facebook page in order to make that setup and acquisition a seamless process. Another great way to acquire an email address is if you sell products that go out of stock, implement an out of stock alert. Not only will you learn what the customer is interested in, but it is a great way to also subscribe them to those marketing emails, special promotions, and more. One final way to acquire an email address is through a contest, or better yet, a co-branded contest. Each business has its unique list of subscribers and also followers, but together you can combine your power and actually acquire many, many email addresses that can then be used for both businesses. And for the customer, it's a win-win. They have a chance to gain a prize or an item from that brand. I want to thank you for watching our webinar on email acquisition, the first step to increasing the lifetime value of a customer. Keep an eye out for other email marketing webinars we will be producing, and feel free to check out our website, ecommercepartners.net, to learn more about our marketing services. Thanks.